just gonna work. I'm just gonna work. I ain't gonna stop. My vision comes first. I'm just gonna work. I'm just gonna work. I kill these beats. That's what these words. I'm just gonna work. I'm just gonna work.
Yo, what's up, Scoop Nation? We got another deck profile for you right here. Super Saiyan God Son Goku. So before we start, welcome to our channel. If this is your first time, please like and subscribe. Go ahead and comment what you would like to see us make videos on in the future. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is the reboot leader they made. So his new effect is when he attacks, you choose one. You can either draw a card or switch up to one of your mono blue energy to active mode. I always draw a card because with this deck you need hand so bad. But it's such a good deck, literally, because I've made it where just like you always are going to have a really nice hand in this deck. Anyways, so when your life is at 4 or less, or you have a blue unison card with a specified cost of 3 in play, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. I've awakened so many times with like 8 life, it's not even funny. This is like such a hard, either you really win hard or you like lose if it's super aggro. But other than that, like this deck is like meta killer, like it's so good. Anyways, this is the front side. Soul Striker Reborn, man, they went ham on this art. See the little dragon on the side. Anyways, when this card attacks, you get to draw 1 card and switch up to 2 your mono blue energy to active mode. That's why I always wait till on the front. That's why, like, on the back, always just go for the draw. Always go for the draw. Never untap your energy. And also at the end of your turn, choose up to one of your blue unisons and switch to active mode. We won't really be needing that in this deck, so don't worry about it. Then, of course, we go into the unisons first. This new baby, the Unknown Parasite, so good. This deck really just wants a unison on the field the whole game. So, and like I said, hand advantage is what we needed the most. So +2 and you're drawing a card, like amazing. Like the -5 actually isn't used in this deck, but the draw 2 just to draw 1 is so good. You're gonna have like 8 markers and your opponent's not gonna be able to do anything about it. So I run 3 of him, because I figure by turn 3 I'll definitely see him or SS3 Gogeta Super Warrior Evolution. I run 2, so that's a total of 5 unisons. You're gonna see one of them by turn 3. So he's a promo from the championship packs, busted. He has dual attack and permanent. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan card and you have a blue Saiyan card and play in rest mode, your leader card doesn't take damage from attacks. Try and remember that. A lot of people forget it and they just take damage anyways. But activate main, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, return them into their owner's hand, then choose up to 1 mono blue Saiyan card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it with its skills negative for the turn. We don't really use the bottom effect, and honestly, this is the one we're more looking for, but this is super good against certain matchups if they're just dropping real big heavy bodies, because if you notice, it just says choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards. It doesn't say if they're like 12 energy or whatever, so very useful. And 20k dual attack. Nice to get stuff off the field. Then we're going to run a hard 4 of this bad boy right here. This is SS Trunks God Sealing Technique. Probably the best counterplay, free counterplay out right now. So they could literally summon, like, I don't know, like a card with 16 energy, and he'll just go ahead and put it back to their hand. So it's so good. Or he has another option where you could play him. I always never do that though, to be honest. It's a nice option though, you know, if you guys need that extra 15k swing, it's there. So 4 of him. This card, a little expensive, but it does put some work in the deck. It's not mandatory though. So, but SS2 Trunks Heroic Prospect, you negate the attack and you get to play this. It's a topo for 1 energy. If you have a unison card, go ahead and reduce the cost by 2. And anytime your opponent attacks, they have to choose 2 cards in their hand and place them at the bottom of the deck if they're attacking with a battle card that has an energy cost greater than their current energy. So that's a 3 of if you can get it. You don't need the foils, but you know. It's whatever I had him. East Kai Keeping Watch. It's like a set 5 card, but still quite good. It's just, like I said, we want the draws. So turn 1, you could play this girl, and then anytime your opponent tries to counterplay you, because counterplays are huge, they go and put 1 card from their hand and place it at the bottom of the deck. So I run 4 because I love to just draw 1. Still super good. Then this is like my favorite package of the deck. Fuse Zamasu Sacred Disbelief. It's your super combo. You can literally mess up your opponent if they decide to swing with the battle card first. You go ahead and super combo this, and then you put their leader in rest, and they can't even draw off their lead now if it's when this card attacks. So just actually amazing. And it pairs up so good with Son Goku and Hit Supreme Alliance. So you super combo with this, rest their leader or one of their battle cards, and then for 1 blue, you have this insane blocker that activate battle once per turn. So once on your opponent's turn and once on your turn, you could switch this card to active mode. So it's just so good. You can, what I always do, I summon him, I swing 1 time, then I stand him up. And then next turn on your opponent's turn, he can block twice. So good, so good. Mandatory 4 of. Always try and save your Zamasus for if you have this guy in hand. If you need to use your Zamasu, use it, but always try and save them. They work amazing together. So this is another 4 of. And then a mandatory blue card. I'm sorry, I know it's expensive, but this just has to go in any blue deck. Like, it's the best blue card in the game. Obuni, he has Deflect. You get to play 3 after image tokens. Like, he can't die until the battle cards are, the tokens are gone. And then activate main once per turn. You reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If it's a battle card, you get to untap 1 of your energy to active mode. And I literally did it one time where I had 2 of these guys on the field and I untapped 2 energy at the end of my turn. It was like amazing. Then we run 3 of these Dispo Sonic Subversion. So good because alright, so return this card to its owner's hand, choose 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. When your opponent plays a battle card with energy cost greater than their current energy, choose that card and return it to its owner's hand. So we definitely like to get rid of big threats, and this guy is just fantastic. And also, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, you get to draw a card. So you always keep in hand advantage. Just so good. And why would we not run the Draw Ape? You know what I'm saying? For 2 energy, this deck, you're untapping 2 energy like nothing. So go ahead and just draw 2. Keep your hand nice and big. And it's so good because if you're trying to use your Son Goku and Hit, right? You can actually combo this Draw Ape with, like, say, Vegeta Ready to Rumble, and then go ahead and just pay 1 and summon him out. So must have in the deck. Maybe even a 3 of, to be honest. Then we have Vegeta Ready to Rumble. I'm really liking this card. It's literally every time they attack, they have to put 1 of their energy in their drop area. So trust me, when this guy hits the field, nobody's going to be attacking anymore. That will be the end of their turn. And the only thing worse than losing your energy is losing your hand. So I run 2 of him. He negates the attack, and then anytime your opponent attacks, they have to choose 1 card in their hand and put it at the bottom of the deck. This little spice, I like it. Honestly, you try to use it more for aggro because you want to draw the card, but on defense, if you're in that emergency situation, it really helps to just get that plus 15k power. So I run it at 2 of. Like I said, the theme of this deck, you always want to just draw cards because you have infinite energy, it feels like. So it's the pseudo super combo. Just go ahead and draw a card when you combo, and it's a 10k. So it keeps your infinite blockers alive. Then we have these D-Magics. You can't run a blue deck and not run D-Magic, you know what I'm saying? The Sparking 5 just to untap 2, or just the regular to untap 1 is insane. Not even a scratch. Like I said, you always want to just keep drawing. So activate main for 1 energy just to draw a card. It feels great. Then our little Tech Boy. A lot of people forgot about this card, but I bet everyone will definitely have to waste a negate when this guy swings. Activate battle once per turn. For 3 energy, this card gets plus 6,000 power for each card in your energy and triple strike for the duration of the battle. So this guy will 100% be a nice game ender if those Obunis don't take him out first. And I always like to run 2 secret rares. Fu Shrouded in Mystery is 100% a secret rare just with the SPR tag. So If you don't know what he does, for 6 energy, he has double strike, and when you play this card using Overwhelm, your opponent can't activate skills on cards other than their leader card until the beginning of your next turn. Actually busted. After this card summoned, it's like, how would you not win? And for our actual secret rare, we're gonna run Baby Hatch because we are running a mono blue lead. I mean, dude, after turn 3 and you have this card in hand, you don't even have to worry. It's game over. Well, not game over, but they're definitely not going to be able to take a life off of you. And it's just so comforting to know you have it. All right, Scoop Nation, that was our Soul Striker build. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Remember, we upload videos weekly and have lots of information to share, like deck profiles, matches, and box openings. So go ahead and leave a like and comment.